Hello friends, welcome back. So this is video number 2 on basics of R programming. Today we'll discuss to import or read the data as well as get the output in a different Excel sheet or CSV file, right? So we'll start with first to import or read the data by different method, and then we'll try to know how to write or get the output in a CSV file. Okay, so first we'll start with the import of the data. So you can see we have four such sub windows or sub, you can see sub screens. In the right side you can see environment is here. Within the environment you can find import data set. So this is the direct shortcut. We can click this one and get the file from the folder where you have already stored that particular data set. Okay, so this is one. Or otherwise you can go to the file. We have import data set. From here also we can import the data, right? So these are the two ways. So first we'll directly try to import, and second I will be explaining how to read the data directly using the codes by using two screens. One is using the console, other would be using the writing the script in a script window. Okay, so we'll start first with import method. Let's start. So I'll go to the import data set. Here you can click from text, right? Because I've already converted my text XLS file into CSV, right? You can easily do that. First you open the Excel file and then you save while converting the format to a comma delimiter, that is CSV. So it becomes easier for reading into R. R is very compatible with the comma delimiter, Word or Excel data that is already converted into CSV. So I will open from the place I have already stored. So I'll browse. So I'm going to my already converted CSV file, right? So this is the CSV file I'm having. These are the Excel files. Our program is Excel file, and this is a CSV file from because I have already converted into that much. So I'll select that and I will open it. So you'll find everything is, automatically everything is happened here because it is very compatible with CSV files. So you can see these are the data points on the headers that I have in my data frame. So these are the variables or the indicators that I have, and correspondingly the numerical data, right, corresponding to those variables. So it becomes very easy. Now the next step is to just click import. So the file is already imported. You can see it is attached here. So now you can directly start performing all the stuff on this, right? So view is already, see, it has already run, it has already been attached. Now what you can do is, since it is with the name of R underscore program, you can start doing all those stuff, all right? So I will show you how to. So this is one way of reading the data. Another method would be to read using writing the script. So this is the console where I will write the script which will help me to read the data. See, when you go write any script, we need to first look into the library whether the read R library is active or not. If it is not so, we need to first active that. So write library first. When moment you write the few words, it will come, the function will come. Just activate read R, right, and just enter. So once this is done, next step is to write the file number with the script used for reading it, right? So generally to read the CSV file we have script as read underscore CSV, and within the braces, that is a function basically within the brackets. If you write the file number in the quotes, it will directly read. Given a condition, that particular data set or a data table is already in your working library. If it is not in a library directory, working directory, sorry, it will not directly read it. So you need to give the path for it. So it is very important when you are performing all such tasks. You put all the Excel file and relevant files into one directly, and you can directly, in R programming, you can directly go into the session, and you can set that particular folder as a working directly, as I've already done here, right? So if I directly use it, whatever file is existing there, it will directly read it. You can see the path is already cleared. So once it is set, the working directory is set, if I directly put those syntax here, it will directly read it. Just look into the scenario that I am trying to follow. So this is the console where I will directly write the script to read my file. So the script, so what I will do is I will try to give a name to the table, right? So what I am doing is I am giving r underscore or merely a data. I'm putting all the data values in this, and the script is, as I said, read under, see, you can see read dot csv or underscore csv, it will read your files, right? So csv underscore csv, and just mention the file that you have there. So I have, as I have already imported that particular file, so I will write the name of that particular file, r underscore program dot csv, right? Now moment I will put a enter, it will read all those. There is no problem, it has already read, but there is some pass with the column specification. So you can see the moment I will write data and put a enter, it will display the data that is in R underscore program. You can see it has displayed here the few of those data set. So then other way of doing the same aspect, say reading the data into the R, would be using the script. So this is a script window where you will write all those. It will fetch you the information in the console. The same thing I will do here. So what I have initially done, I have written here library read data, that is that we need to activate before we go into reading the data from using the read underscore csv. Now either if it is not the current directory, then you need to give the path where the file is lying. But if the file is within your same working directory or the folder, no need to give the path, it will directly read from it. So what I will do, so data read underscore csv, I will give the file name directly here. Can just see if I give the path name, what happens. So you just give the file name, that was r underscore program dot csv, right? And just, so once these scripts are written here, you first activate the library. So press control and then enter. You can see it has executed, the script is executed here. The next is to read the data, the data which you have into data file, right? So go there, press control and enter. You can see it has already read the data, but it is giving you some default. It is not a problem because it is a double format. For that reason it is giving that information. Now next is whether correctly the data is there in a say your data file is aligned with the new data variable that you have created or not. It is very easy, and either way you can perform. Either you, while writing, as I have already done in the previous form, I have just entered the name data and press enter. So I've got those data reflecting that the R has clearly read my file. So here I will just write data, and if I press control enter again, so it will display the data that is there in the data frame. Another syntax would be writing the head part. Head generally reflects or displays the top six data points, and the tail. So I will go on writing data here, right? So write the data, head, control enter. You can see it will display the first six
Similarly, if I write